Well, hey folks, it's Sunday again, and the last few hours of a Sunday, I have some time to myself. I don't know if this is showing up very well. Right there. That is a 20-meter dipole. It's an Alpha Delta dipole that I reconfigured. It is polarized north and south now. And I thought I had more coax than what I do. As you can see, it's got a little bit of a bend in it. And it's got a little bit of a sag before it goes to the tree that I threw it through. The dipole goes to there, and then I use paracord to drop it down over the limbs. It's working pretty good so far. Now, of course, this side, something I kind of want to show you. Come all the way there to that insulator. Little egg-looking do-majigger. I used paracord on this side. And it is 100 feet of paracord that goes all the way down to this tree. Right there by that, there's dead limb sticking up is a dead cherry tree. And I also have a dead elm tree that has to come out of the yard before I start doing the normal spring and summer yard work. It's just barely touching that right there. But that's just paracord, so it doesn't really matter. Now, if I can slowly, I lost it already right there. Goes way up in the top of this maple tree, up around everything, and then he comes down over here to the back side. Big old maple tree. I got him tied off right here so I can kind of adjust it if I need to. There's a good bit of tension on there. That right there is 100 foot, let me back out, 100 foot of paracord. And this probably isn't even really paracord. It's that cheap crap from Walmart that they say is paracord. It's probably not, but whatever, you know. They say it's 550 cord, so good enough. That'll work for a few months anyway. But it goes way up there. That's probably 45, 50 feet above my head. It was actually a bit of a struggle to get it up there. I don't even know if you can see where it goes through the crotch of the tree. Up there, I'm moving it, and you can see the limbs moving right there. That's it, and it goes up over. Anyway, the reason I oriented this north and south, sorry, have a look at the tree, is because I was getting a lot of like Florida stations. I had it was polarized east and west. Now it's north and south, and with a dipole, I can't really see the viewfinder. With the dipole, your signal pretty much goes opposite of the direction that your dipole is oriented. My dipole is this way. It kind of goes this way and that way. I moved it so that I could get better reception and transmit to Europe and to the West Coast. Not that I really have any reason to talk to those dirtbag hippies out there in California, but maybe I can get a good skip and get to Japan or something. I was able to every now and then kind of hear Europe. It didn't work so great every now and then, and it had to be a guy that had one heck of a setup. But anyway, I'm thinking this might work a little bit better. Well, I really thought about trying to make some contacts tonight, but apparently there are a lot of contests going on. Let's see if we can find a clear frequency. Maybe. Nope. Well, QRM. Maybe up there? Nope. Nope. Not up there either. I can get a 350. And there we are. That's the limit of my 20-meter band. And I'm upper sideband. So if I would transmit, I would be above that frequency. Upper sideband, that's what that means. So, there is no empty frequency within my privileges of general class on 20 meters tonight. Kinda something. Stupid contest crap. Anyway. Also, since it's still the Sunday Fun Day thing, I decided to come out and get a little fire going in this guy. It's been quite a while since I've been able to play with it. That is apple wood in there. Believe it or not, that is not really burning that good. Oh, jeez. Ouch, that's hot. Anyway, I just fed it, and so noticing some rust here on the Cubic Mini. Kind of disappointing, really. On the gasket, it looks like there's oxidation up there. Wasn't really expecting all that. This thing is less than, what, 6 months old? Less than 6 months. That stuff's going on. But I haven't had a fire in it for quite a while. That's doing good. Let's see what's our temperature up to. Yeah, it dropped way down when I fed it. Yeah, we're just barely in there. Usually it runs between 400 and 500 Fahrenheit, the outside loop. Well, let's see what kind of temperature we got in here. Okay, if we look square on, we're probably at 62. It was about 35 when I came in here. And that's been a few hours ago, so, you know, it's kind of cool. Or warm, I guess. Okay, well, anyway, I suppose it's time to do a little bit of talk about things. Just got the camera sitting on the planer there. And the camera is facing pretty close to the area where the cabin is going to be built. It really looks like I'm probably not going to have much time to work on that within the next month or two. So that obviously puts me into late spring, early summer before I can really start a lot of construction on it. So, you know, that means it's going to be hot, there's going to be bugs and everything else and all that good stuff. Next week we're supposed to start time at work. And I know I've only been doing videos like once a week. And I'm going to try to keep them coming and doing whatever, so I don't get those messages like, hey, you okay, or where you been, or stuff like that. Yeah, I'm still here. I really don't want to just turn the camera on and talk about dumb stuff. You know, this is a prepping channel, and you know, if it's not really anything somewhat related to prepping, then I kind of just don't really want to film it. Nobody wants to hear me talk for like an hour in the vehicle while I'm driving on the way home. Or if you do, you know, leave me a message and maybe I'll do something like that. I really don't think that anybody wants to hear about my work day. It's completely unrelated to my home lifestyle. Well, how about I talk about that for a minute, since nobody wants to hear about it. I go to where it is a concrete and steel jungle every single day, excluding weekends so far. And it's loud, it's hot, or it's cold, and it's dangerous, and there is no real touch with earth, with anything natural. Everything that I do and everything that I'm around is some sort of machinery. And that's sort of how it's been for the last, 14 years. That's kind of where I go to make my money. I'm a pipe fitter, and I go in places to where I can make money to live and to afford the lifestyle that I actually want. But there's some weird kind of toss-up thing, you know. I work so hard at those places and all the hours and everything to buy and pay for the lifestyle that I want. When they offer more hours for me to be away from this place, I take them, because that means, you know, obviously more money, more overtime, more money, to where I can have a better life here at home that I'm at fewer hours every week. It's a weird thing, and it's somewhat sickening, you know, when you think about it. And I suppose if I didn't have children, I could just I can live off nothing. I'm pretty good at that. But you know, it's not fair for the kids to have to live like that. Especially my younger guy there. He don't want to do that. And he would, if that was the only thing he knew, he would. And, you know, everybody would. And everybody could. You don't have to have internet. You don't have to go to McDonald's, and you don't have to go to Pizza Hut and all that other crap. But, you know, there's the thing of sheltering your children too much. Excuse me. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the luxuries of, you know, like internet and obviously fast food. Even though it's incredibly unhealthy, how easy is it to just stop by some drive-up window on your way home from work and just pick up a sandwich or a pizza or whatever, and that gives you, you know, another 45 minutes at home that you can do something aside from cooking. And, you know, it's a funny thing. It really is. We pay for convenience, but we give up what we really, really love. Now, I'm sure I'm not the only person in the world that thinks that way, but what can you do? You can't do anything about it. You gotta go through the routine. You gotta go to the place and do the thing, and you know, maybe at some point you'll have time to enjoy your life. Well, anyway, that's sort of what I'm thinking. Yeah, the 20-meter antenna, I didn't film it because I kind of just thought, you know, maybe this won't even work, but it did. And there'll be something with that, I don't know, maybe next week's video or something, or whatever. It looks like the weather's going to warm up a little bit, which means the weeds are going to start coming up, leaves are going to start coming out, and bugs are going to start biting. Well, good stuff right there. Oh, anyway, weekend went fast. Did some different stuff Friday. I didn't come home on Friday. I met up with a couple people and we did a thing that I don't really want to talk about here on YouTube, but it was really nice. It was really comforting and relaxing. It was like a mini vacation. It was really, really, really fun. And it even makes Sunday feel worse now. Because tomorrow's Monday. Gotta get back to the grind, you know. But yeah, Friday night, Saturday morning, it was very, very nice. And today's Sunday, well, it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. And, you know, most Sundays are worse than Mondays. Spend all day Sunday dreading Monday. Anyway, folks, don't give up. Always think ahead, even if it's something little. That's what prepping is all about. Be prepared. Well, seems like life's going by pretty fast, but at least you're living your life. Okay, buddy. Have a good one, and keep warm, and I don't know, drink light beer or something. Maybe that'd be better on your body. Thanks for watching.